Alrighty, so let's start talking about how the Detroit Lions are going to fare tomorrow, right? Let's start off with the players. So, of course, we have Jared Goff still at the quarterback position, but couple of key changes that we need to address is number one, C.J. Gardner-Johnson was picked up from the Philadelphia Eagles as a safety. The same defense that helped them get to the Super Bowl as a runner-up. And Ricardo, we both watched that Super Bowl, and to everybody that did watch that Super Bowl, they gave Kansas City a run for their money. Let's not be coy about it. Let's not be unrealistic about it. They did. 1,000% they did. So this is a big pickup. And it seems as though he's fitting very well into it, and a lot of headlines are coming out pretty much saying that yes, he is going to be a very key component of that defense. Not to mention with the addition of Aiden Hutchinson going into his second year in the front field, right, at that defensive end position. Oh boy, it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be something to see for sure. Another key change for sure, Ricardo, on the opposite end of the ball, and this further adds to what you were talking about earlier, is Jahmyr Gibbs, a Bama kid that was just picked up this past draft as the number 12 overall pick. He's already coming out and saying that he expects 1,000 rushing yards and 500 receiving yards going into his rookie season. Ricardo, my initial impression is, let's slow down for a second. Let's calm down. Because the Detroit Lions are also implementing a new system of their own. Jared Goff is not going to be passing as much as he did last year, so they're going to be relying a lot more on the run game, like you were saying, Ricardo. And we need to acknowledge the fact that they lost two key components. They lost DeAndre Swift and they lost Jamal Williams.
Yep.
Two big players, two big pieces of that backfield. So we need to address that. Jahmyr Gibbs, although I really do admire his enthusiasm and his ambition, he needs to just dial it back a little bit and say, hey, you know what? I'm just a new guy. All right, whatever I do, whatever role I play, I will play exactly that. Because we have a couple of other veterans too on this running back core, and that's David Montgomery and Craig Reynolds. Now, David Montgomery and Craig Reynolds were very solid backups for both DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams, but they weren't starters. So it's going to be brand new for them as well.
David Montgomery was with the Bears. He
was with the Bears before.
Yeah,
exactly. He was with the Bears before, so even then, he was with the Bears before. I did forget about that. Craig Reynolds, on the other hand, was with the Detroit Lions last year. He played a solid backup to the two of them. David Montgomery is also going to be put into a brand new system.
Yep.
Right? Although it might be similar, it may or may not be similar to the Chicago Bears, but the point is that it is a new system for him. So the question must be raised, Ricardo. Is Jahmyr Gibbs getting ahead of himself? I think personally, yes, but I also want to hear your point on also.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Jose. I think he's getting just a little bit ahead of himself. I love the excitement, the enthusiasm, the confidence. But my problem, Jose, is that when players want to make big claims and when they have these big expectations of themselves and they're just antsy and frustrated to get over with, you look for the big play too much. And when you look for the big play too much, you hinder your own performance because you're indecisive. And that's exactly what you don't want your running back to do. You just want your running back to take it a play at a time. Okay, straight here, straight there. Oh, I can juke here, go over there. I caught here, let me move here, let me move there. One play at a time. So I love Jahmyr Gibbs. That's his name, right? Jahmyr Gibbs? Okay. Sorry. I don't know why that went through my mind. But I love his enthusiasm, Jose, 1,000%, but just don't do that on the field. Just focus on the play. Just focus on the play and just don't think, do instincts, react. Because Jose, there's this old saying with running backs, and you know this, don't go east or west or you're going to get stuck. Go north and south. North and south and you'll be just fine. Because that's when the big plays will open up because, Jose, we already know this with running backs, the more aggressive they are when they go forward, that's when you get broken tackles. That's when you get guys over pursuing, and that's when you can make your move left or move right. But just